Now, you've heard words in English language that you'll just be hearing li. Words that end with ly. Okay, you see, so many words like that are actually in that category, or in this category that we call adverbs. Now, adverbs are words that modifies verbs in sentences. They actually modify, they tell us, they try to modify verbs in sentences. The baby cried loudly. Now, if you check, you will see that in that sentence, the baby cried loudly. You will notice that there is a word there that actually expresses an action, and that word is cried. 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 That's a verb, right? Fine. But guess what? After that verb, we have another word. Loudly. Loudly. The baby cried loudly. Now, the big question now that you're supposed to ask yourself is this: how did this action take place? How did the baby cry? The baby cried loudly. Loudly here is an adverb. Loudly is an adverb. It's modifying cried in this sentence. So you have that statement. The baby cried loudly. Cried, verb. Baby, noun. Loudly, adverb. Modifying cried, which is a verb. Back to the definition. An adverb is a word that modifies or describes or tells us more about verbs in a sentence, or for another adverb in a sentence. They show us what the verb is actually about in a sentence. That's what an adverb does in a sentence. The rain fell heavily. How did the rain fall? The rain fell heavily. Heavily there is actually showing us that it is a word that is in that category called adverbs. So you can say heavily is an adverb. Fell, it's an action. Fell, it's an action. That is a verb. Heavily, adverb. Fell, verb. Heavily, illustrating what? How. So it's modifying fell. Heavily is modifying fell. Okay, so not all adverbs end with ly. Just take note, all right? But most of them. Slowly, happily, quickly, it's a say. Thank you so much.